Welcome to my channel. Today I will be removing 2 lollipop bushes that are in my front yard, and I will also be replacing it with Pedilanthus Bracteatus, and I will explain to you the difference between Pedilanthus Bracteatus and Pedilanthus microcarpus. And I also will be planting a Kniphofia, which is also known as red hot poker, and that is also going into my front yard. I also have an unboxing of some proven winter plants from Home Depot. So in other words, today's video is about a few succulents and a few perennials. Well, it's finally going to happen. We are going to remove these 2 shrubs on each side, and I have some Pedilanthus Bracteatus that I'm going to plant in its place. That's a lady slipper plant. Well, fortunately, we had rain a few days ago, so digging up the shrubs was not as difficult as I thought it would be. The ground was pretty soft, so it was easy to get the shovel in there and get the plants out by their roots. Right in front of the pathway, I have Crassula undulata folia, which is known as ripple jade, and I am going to be planting in between that Kniphofia. I thought I would kind of soften up the look of the path. And my Pedilanthus Bracteatus is in, also known as the slipper plant. And now the leaves on this plant, they will fall off once the weather gets cold. And like I said, this is Pedilanthus Bracteatus. Now let me show you Pedilanthus macrocarpus. They're very similar, and some people also call this the slipper plant. So it is important to know the botanical name so you can know that you know the difference between the two. This one typically does not grow leaves, but it will sometimes get some on the very tips, but they don't last for very long and they fall off. So that is the difference between the macrocarpus and the Bracteatus that you can see right there. This Kniphofia is called Poco Orange, and it will get up to 20 inches tall. I'm just going to clean it up before I get it into the ground. I used to have it planted or placed over here in these planters, but now I have petunias in here instead. I think this plant will do much better planted in the ground. Okay, the Kniphofia is all laid out, and I think that'll look pretty good. All right, time to get planting. Before I show you the Kniphofia all planted up, I want to show you what came in the mail today. Now, these are some plants that I ordered from Home Depot. However, they did come from Proven Winters in Michigan. And I got a better deal by ordering them from Home Depot, and I'll explain in a minute. So let's get them open. Okay, I should have 3 plants in here, and 2 of them are the same. And this will be real quick. Oops, I gotta pop this out. Okay. Okay, this is the Pearl Glam Beauty Berry Bush. Let me get that down here. Now, this is 1 quart size, and let me see, Home Depot charged me $19.97, and Proven Winners was going to charge $20.99. However, they do charge for shipping, and that would have been $20 shipping. So I saved $1 on the plant and $20 on shipping because Home Depot is free. Their shipping was free, so it was a better deal for me to order this through Home Depot. Okay, now this bush, it's native to Texas, and it will get purple berries on it. However, it might not here in my zone because I'm in Southern California, zone 10A, and our winters are not as cold as Texas. So we'll see how this does. Okay. And here's the information on the Pearl Glam Beauty Berry Bush. You can pause the video if you would like to read up on the details of this plant. Get the next plant. Okay. This is Miss Molly Butterfly Bush. Okay, so this is the shape this one came in. Pretty dried out. Okay, so I'm going to get these planted right away. Not in this video, but I will find a spot for them. Here's the information on the Miss Molly Buddleia, the butterfly bush, and you can pause the video so you can read about the details on this plant. So I ordered 2 Pearl Glam Beauty Berry and 1 of these. So let me see what the other Beauty Berry looks like. So if you can, I would recommend ordering off Home Depot rather than Proven Winners, since Home Depot offered free shipping. These plants might be a little challenging for me to grow since they are not rated for my growing zone, which is 10A. So those are the plants. All right, let's get back to the Kniphofia. All right, everything has been planted in the Kniphofia, and they will perk up and stand up a little bit more, probably tomorrow. But they're looking good, and they are rather drought tolerant, so that will go well with the ripple jade or the Crassula undulata. I think that looks really good. I like the different texture of the leaves on the ripple jade and the red hot poker. In case I forgot to tell you, it's the nickname of that Kniphofia is red hot poker. And this is the Poco Orange variety. And here's the other section. Now I do need some taller items in here. I had one of my cordylines die, which matched that one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to replace it or just take that one out and plant something else in here. There is still a lot of work that needs to be done on this section of my garden. It is just screaming for some taller plants to be in the back, but once those sticks on fire get bigger, that will help out a lot, and I probably should purchase a few more taller plants. Okay, so here's one last look on the other side of the path of the Crassula and the Kniphofia, and I think it will look real pretty once the Kniphofia blooms. All right, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Check back with me again to see what I'm up to. Bye.